Nanny Affair 2, Chapter 4, Housewarming. It's the day of your housewarming party. You're hard at work prepping for the evening. Luckily, you've got some helpers.
We mashed these, tomatoes, Anna.
The bruschetta recipe calls for diced tomatoes, not mashed. You'll have to improvise. You look over at the cutting board, and to your relief, it looks salvageable.
Oh, yeah, we thought that since you're trying to impress everyone, really smushing the tomatoes would help. I, read somewhere it brings out the flavor, and we kind of accidentally smushed them while pulling out that bottle of olive oil.
Boys, I think you invented a whole new appetizer. My guests will have to be impressed now. Here, let's swap places, and you two can start slicing the bread. Fresh loaf, let him at it. On guard! Mickey starts spearing at his brother with a baguette. At least they aren't fencing with the knives. You turn back to the recipe, start mixing together tomatoes with the other ingredients. I hope you two are almost done over there. I'm just about ready for those sliced bread slices.
Just a second.
A few minutes later, the three of you step back to admire your handiwork. I don't see it. I don't really see it. With smashed potatoes.
That looks fancy and adult and just like you wanted, Anna.
That's perfect. Are you learning those, scooping skills at school?
Yeah. Plus, Miss McAllister always,
Mason is interrupted by a knock at the door. You let Jordan inside. Looks like the three of you have been hard at work this afternoon. Yeah. Thanks, for letting me borrow them for a little bit.
Oh, do we have to go already? Yeah, Anna's party doesn't start until later, right?
Jordan smiles and nudges your shoulder with a conspiratorial look. As helpful as I'm sure you two would be, we don't want to crowd Anna if she's feeling stress. It's not every day you play host to high society. Some extra hands from my favorite twins would help me get through all this prep work. Diamond choice. And it feels like forever since I've had a chance to chat and catch up with them. Like I said, diamond choice. Who saw that one coming? Well, if you can spare the time.
Yes! Oh, let me at that cheese.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Too late to back out now. Come on. All four of you gather into the kitchen and you set up stations for everyone. Jordan, can you oversee the king of cheese over there? We need to melt it down for fondue. On it.
Oh, I had it under control.
Block of cheese, Mickey's masterpiece. You lean over and stage whisper, I'm sure you did, but we've got to give Jordan something to do, so she feels like she's helping.
Oh, good idea. What about us, Anna? What are we making?
Well, I was gonna pull out some crackers and dip, and
I'll get them.
Mason races over to the pantry on the other side of the kitchen, followed closely by Mickey.
Wait for me!
You turn to smile at Jordan, only to find she's moved closer, though your arms are almost touching. Probably just making room for the boys when they get back. Hello, Jordan. How have the twins been? Good, their challenge, but I like it. They constantly push me to be more creative with my nanny skills. Oh, they certainly keep you on your toes, huh? Absolutely. Actually, I was wondering if I could pick your brain sometime. I know you trained me when I first started, but, you left some big shoes to fill. I feel like I need a Dalton nanny refresher course. Well, just the two of us. Well, I don't know who else could teach that class, but if you want to invite a guest lecturer, I wouldn't say no. Think about it. Jordan winks at you, and you feel your cheeks heating, because an innocent gesture apparently was flirting. But before you can consider her offer, the twins rush back over to you.
Hey, Anna, forget crackers and dip. We found something even better.
The perfect appetizer. Cookies. Depends on what kind of cookies. Cookies as an appetizer? Brilliant. You two should seriously consider a career in catering.
Only if it means we get cookies all the time.
I think that's part of being an adult.
Oh, I can't wait.
You survey your progress and think about how cookies as a reward as an adult. Oh boy. Okay, we still gotta finish up the cheese fondue plate. Any volunteers to cut up the veggies?
I can help. I love broccoli.
Since when?
Since he and his girlfriend started eating lunch together.
Oh, here we go.
Nah, she's not my girlfriend. She's just Liliana.
It's a pretty name. What's she like?
She's really, really nice, and I like that, but I don't like her. Girls are gross.
Oh, cooties. What do you think me and the other girl are? Mason. It's okay to like someone that's more than a friend. It's totally normal to have a crush at your age, or not. You don't have to force your feelings either way. Besides, I'm a girl. You don't think I'm gross, do you?
That's not the same.
It kinda is.
And he likes her, even though he agreed to never like girls after what happened to Mom and Aunt Sofia. Liliana is nothing like Aunt Sofia.
I should hope not. Well, Mason isn't the only one with some new friends. Didn't you get sent to the principal's office with one of your girl classmates, Mickey?
Oh, that's Steffi. That doesn't count.
And why doesn't it count? And when did you get sent to the principal's office?
Well, last week we were trying to pull off the greatest prank of all time. Someone busted us. Liliana didn't know what you were doing. She just saw you wandering in the hall and got worried. She didn't mean to tattle. I told you, we gotta start using our lunches to plan better.
Well, I'm glad you both seem to be adjusting to being separated in class. They always have a fun new story to tell on the way home.
Oh, we also have different homework now, so Mickey can't copy off me. I never copied, just confirmed my already correct answers.
Right. You know, this will bring you closer together. Sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder.
I don't know about the fonder business, but sometimes I actually miss Mason by the end of the school. Well, it is when you don't already know all my stories because you were there. And we're expanding our pranks now that we have other people to help.
See? So many silver linings. Glance up and catch Jordan looking at you with an unreadable expression. She quickly smiles. Wow, you're so good at that. At what? Relating to them. I don't know how you always know the right thing to say. Believe me, I don't, but it helps to speak from the heart. The rest of the prep work passes quickly, and before you know it, the twins put the last of their sliced veggies on the fondue platter.
I think all our hors d'oeuvres are done now.
Hors d'oeuvres. I'm gonna go with fondue. They look delicious. Thanks so much for the help, everybody. Mason and Mickey helped you with the party prep. We'd better get out of your hair so you can finish getting ready. You've got a lot of guests to dazzle.
Here's a tip. Use glitter.
Oh, if only. I'll keep that in mind. Give the boys a quick hug before walking them to the door. After cleaning up the kitchen, you start to do a final walkthrough when you hear another knock on the door. Is it our waifu? Who's here early? You open the door and let out a sigh of relief that it's only Naya. I hope you're planning to greet your actual guests with more warmly later. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting to see you until our next meeting next week. I like to keep my clients on their toes. How are you feeling? I'm feeling confident. I did some power poses in the mirror earlier and everything. Whatever it takes. What do you think? Am I ready? Let me guess. Outfit. Your place is ready. Your person, not so much. But don't worry. That's why I'm here. Come. Follow Naya into your bedroom. She offers you a chic new outfit, perfect for the party. Sam got her makeover. Now it's your turn. Well, when you put it that way, no housewife would dare call you desperate. Really. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice outfit, but seriously, everyone calls everyone desperate. It's stupid. You slip into a designer skirt and blouse, relishing the feel of the lush fabrics against your skin. What do you think? Stunning. I wish I could be there when you blow everyone away. You sure you can't stay for the party? It wouldn't do your guests to know that you have a publicist. Just mingle with everybody, especially the people you'll see most often, like the parents from Sterling Academy. Do that, and you'll be golden. An hour later, Jenny sidles up to you as you survey the gathered guests. Okay, Spill, how did you get the Decardians to come to your party? Who the hell are the Decardians? I didn't. It was all Naya. The only person I put on the list is you. I feel so honored, but seriously, Naya's connected. I haven't seen a gathering of such influential socialites since the city went off the air. It's a good thing you look so chic. I'm loving your new outfit. Even though you didn't pick it out? I'm ignoring the fact, because I'm such a good friend. You take a deep breath and down the last of your drink. I guess I should go out there and mingle. Yeah, you got this. Mwah. Alrighty, we got Will, Marisol, Lana. Let's get the worst one out of the way. You find Lana talking to another socialite over by the drinks station. Oh, sweetie, don't you know? Margaritas are so last year. Mint mojitos are the new it drink. But Sofia said... Sofia isn't here now, is she? She's still licking her wounds in St. Bart. Lana, you know Sofia? The blonde turns to you with a big smirk, but it drops immediately when she looks you up and down. Anna, you look... stunning. I love your outfit. I love yours too. I like the muscled tone. Why can't we ever get a waifu like that? Thank you. I just threw it on. But Lana, you were saying something? Right, just that Sofia and I go way back, of course. Yeah, you almost look like her. Do you know Sofia, Anna? Do I know her? I'll laugh it off. Who doesn't? That woman seems to know everyone in the city. She's something else, isn't she? Honestly, I think she's kind of scary. Of course you do. Not everyone who stands up to Sofia lives to tell the tale. Isn't that right, Anna? Lana obviously is trying to test me or something, but I'm not going to back down. You remind yourself of Naya's plan and how you agree to approach the subject of Sofia. In spite of Sofia's reputation, she can be a little flaky. I mean, she's supposed to be helping at Dalton Russo right now. But where is she? Still moping at $3,000 a night resort? Seems irresponsible to me. Really? I hadn't heard. Lana tips her glass towards you. Oh, can't argue with that. Well, like a sweater. You run into one of the parents from Sterling Academy filling his plate to the brim with appetizers. Long day, huh? Busted. I had to skip lunch and dinner, so I hope you don't mind. No, help yourself. They're there for it to be enjoyed. Will pops a bruschetta into his mouth and lets out a long, contented sigh. Oh, much better. My daughter, Steffi, duct taped me into the room this afternoon. These apps are the only good thing to happen to me today. Steffi, uh-oh, that must be Mickey's new friend. You know, I used to nanny for the family whose kids love to pull pranks like that. To my experience, you just have to try and enjoy it. Even if it's a struggle sometimes, she's being creative, using her imagination. Plus, she's including you in her playtime. You got a point. These moments won't last for forever, you know? And it does give us something to do together. Even if I'm the target of the pranks, rather than a collaborator. Maybe if you show an interest in them, she'll start planning with you instead of against you. Yeah, one can only hope. Marisol. You approach a woman who looks like she's debating between a drink or a snack. Welcome, Marisol. Glad you could make it. Thanks for inviting me. You have a lovely home. And that view. You gesture at the nearby table full of hors d'oeuvres. Wait, we made those when... Can I help you find something? Actually, I don't suppose you got a chocolate fondue pod hidden back there too? I have a bit of a sweet tooth. No, but have a whole plate of cookies. Don't tell the others, but I had some help from the Dalton twins earlier, and they insisted that I put a sweet treat too. Offer to Marisol. This is perfect. Thank you. You used to work for the Daltons, right? It's nice that the boys still like to spend time with you. Yes, I'm very lucky. I would have worked for them forever, but it was time to move on. Sounds like they were lucky ones to have such a fun nanny. Thanks again for the cookies. And it seems like our party was a win. As the evening starts to wind down, you find yourself chatting with the other Sterling Academy parents and Jenny. I'm Jenny, Anna's best friend and an up-and-coming fashion blogger. Ah, that explains your look. I was just connecting the dots early with Anna and my bestie Sofia Russo. Here we go again. Yeah, can you believe it, Jenny? Small world, huh? Give Jenny a subtle head shake, and she nods, understanding your silent plea to deal with this later. The smallest. I didn't expect to be such a big deal since Sophie and Sam ended their relationship mutually. I mean, those rumors that it was because of the nanny are just so unfair, Anna. Lana, I told you, the tabloids. I don't know what you're talking about, Mary. Well, don't believe everything you read. So you're saying there's nothing going on between you and Sam Dalton? Lana, of course we have a relationship. She trusted me to live in her home, take care of her children. Obviously, we got to know each other in that time. She's a great woman, and it's a really shame that the media distorted our friendship like this. Sometimes people only see what they want to see. It sucks you had to quit your job over it. It's outrageous what the tabloids get away with saying just to sell copies. Welcome to sensationalization in this world. Yeah, I respect the two of you for making the best decision for the kids. Lana gives you a long look, and it's almost like you're back in front of Sophia on the night you met, but this time you straighten your shoulders and meet her gaze head on. That's not what I heard from Sophia. But since she's not here to defend herself, it's hard to take her story seriously. I mean, your side is way more believable anyway. Thanks? You're welcome. I have to admit I underestimated you. Oh, I know. Lana gives you a first genuine smile you've seen all night. I look forward to seeing what else I was wrong about when time comes, but not tonight. Mommy's little helpers are wearing off. Ta-ta! Mommy's little helpers? You mean booze? Lana sweeps toward the front of the door, obviously expecting the others to follow. They look at each other and shrug. I guess that's our cue. Thanks for inviting us, Anna. You know, I'm organizing the annual regatta for my yacht club next week. You should come. I would love to. I don't sail personally, but I like to watch the races. Perfect. I'll send over the details. As soon as she disappears after the others, you turn to Jenna with a wide grin. Did you hear that? Hell yeah, apparently there's only 3 parents at this academy. You scored an invite for the next big event of the season. This calls for drinks. Only 3 parents. Pixelberry couldn't make more than that. After the party, you flop back on your bed. A moment later, Jenny joins you. Poor thing, you worked yourself to death tonight for these snobs. Some of them are okay, but at least I have you. The one friend I don't have to impress. Yeah, no need to impress little old me. Ouch. Jenny, I meant that as a compliment. Yeah, because, you know, that's a compliment. Because we know each other so well. You nudge her with your elbow. You okay? She shakes herself and flashes you a smile. I'm good. Just post-party blues. Ignore me. Jenny. Your phone hums with an incoming message and you glance down. Perhaps Jenny has a crush on her. Anyone ever consider that? How did it go? Surprisingly okay. Wish you'd been here though. Me too. Missed you tonight. Oh, you're texting one of your glam new BFFs already? Shut up. Just a Sam. Ooh, scandalous. Not one of those texts. Where is the fun in that? After everything you did for the sake of your relationship tonight, seems to me like she owes you a little something. The least you can do is help you regain your energy. I'd be more than happy to make myself scarce. Jenny winks and you blush, considering. I have missed spending some quality time with Sam recently. Invite Sam over. Okay. If you're okay with missing out on all the fun, you can go home, and I'll call Sam over. As much as I love cleaning, I'll pass and let Sam clean you up. Have fun! You pull out your phone and text Sam to come over as Jenny heads out the door. Half an hour later, you stretch out on the couch while Sam tidies up the room. Oh man, imagine. You're the best girlfriend ever, Sam Dalton. You did this for the sake of our relationship, not to mention all the times you've cleaned up after the boys. And you look gorgeous in that outfit. She pauses by the couch on her way to the kitchen. She bends down to drop a lingering kiss on your lips, tempting you with the promise of more. Believe me when I say this, at the very least I could do. Sam brings an armful of glasses to the sink, then turns to look at you. The amount of used cups around here has me thinking it was a success. Am I right? I think everyone had a good time, except for the hostess. All I can say is, you're worth it. I jump through 1,000 more hoops if it means we can just be together someday. Sam stands over you, leaning down to capture your lips with hers. I don't deserve you. Now you stay there and relax, and I'm gonna tackle that disaster zone in the kitchen. You watch her go, and then heave yourself up to follow. In the kitchen, you see Sam sopping up a puddle of champagne on the counter. When Sam looks up, she smiles. Hey, what did I say about you relaxing? But I like watching you. Sam chuckles as you step closer and snake your arms around her waist. And it's the first time we've ever truly been alone in this apartment. Yes, we have to christen something, apparently. What do you suggest we do with all this space? You look around and spot a can of whipped cream left over from the party. I think we should get very, very messy. Okay. Her eyes darken with desire. As you wish. Her grip tightens around you, bowing her head to trail breathy kisses along your neck. You shiver at the feeling. You tug at her clothing, and she steps back just enough to undress. You follow suit, your clothes joining hers in a pile at your feet. Now where were we? She takes the can of whipped cream from you and squirts a dollop on her finger. You grab her wrist, maintaining eye contact as you pull her towards you. This is so, like, atypical, so we're gonna do this. Trail her finger over your bare skin. You trail her whipped cream finger over the top of your breasts, and then look up at her. Whoops. You got me all messy. Let me fix that. She bends her head and starts to lick the whipped cream off your skin, her tongue darting out to get every last drop. You pick up the can of whipped cream, eyeing Sam's body. Where do you squirt her? Her chest? Her thighs? Only fitting. You trail the nozzle along her chest, creating an intricate pattern along her skin. Are you writing something? I'm just giving you a little sneak peek of exactly how I'm going to torture you with my tongue. All mine. After you finish riding with the whipped cream, you lean down and start making good on your promise. Sam's head falls back with a groan as you nip and suck on her skin. Such a tease. You continue your menstruations until Sam is squeaky clean again. You reach for the can to cover her skin again, but she stops you. You can see the anticipation, the passion burning in her eyes. My turn. Oh. You let out a little squeak. Sam picks you up, lays you on the kitchen table. She trails her hand over your body, and you realize just how much torturing her has turned you on. Sam. She sprays your breasts with whipped cream, then leans over to devour the sweetness. She spends extra time circling your nipples with her tongue. Your hips buck helplessly. I need you. Reach for, but she grabs your wrists and pins them above your head. Not so fast. I haven't finished my dessert yet. With a warning look not to move your hand, she picks up the whipped cream can again. She covers your body in the decadent foam, the light sensation teasing you as you imagine her tongue taking its place. You're exquisite. You look up to catch her gaze despite your body being on display for her. Her eyes burn into yours. And please, I'm begging you. You shiver under intense gaze, your body desperate for her touch. Please. She curses under her breath. She leans in to devour you. You moan as you finally get the friction you've been craving. God, I love when you beg for me. She licks and nibbles at every inch of your skin, as if you're the most decadent dessert she's ever had. Fingers follow close behind her mouth, setting your body on fire under her touch. You cup your hand behind her neck and pull her gaze to meet yours. I need your mouth on me. Now. I can't wait any longer. Me neither. Take me. Right here on the table. She nods, she moves to kiss her way down your body, but you stop her. You guide her onto the table with you, her hips near your head, so you can pleasure each other at the same time. Are you ready? She doesn't wait for you to respond as she leans forward to lick your entrance from top to bottom. Sam, you taste like heaven. You moan as pleasure surges through you, but you refuse to leave her behind. You press your tongue against her, lapping at her juices. So do you. You can't help but smirk as you feel her moan against you. You slide your fingers inside of her as you continue to lavish her with your tongue. Your bodies find a rhythm together as you chase your pleasure towards the edge. And I'm almost there. Finally, your stomach clenches as the heavy storm crashes over you, leaving euphoria in its wake. Sam. After a moment, the two of you untangle and find a more comfortable position. What, laying on the table doesn't feel well? You lean your hand on Sam's shoulder. That was amazing. She drops a kiss on your forehead. You're amazing. Even if a little sticky. I wonder whose fault that is. I'll happily take credit, but we should probably wash up before we get carried away again. You and me in the shower together? Lead the way. You grin as Sam stands and offers you her hand. You head into the bathroom together for round 2. Later that week, you and Sam have another meeting with Naya to talk about your progress. So word on the street is your party was a big hit. I never had any doubts. Well, I thought it was a hit. And given that Lana brought up Sofia to try and throw me off my game, I don't think I was the only one. True, but if your party were already terrible, she wouldn't have bothered playing her ace so early. Did I mention that Marisol invited me to the regatta next week? She must really like you if she got a last-minute ticket, and there should be plenty of cameras there, so the timing works out perfectly. The timing for what exactly? For your official meet cute. Of course. Anna, Sam, it's time to take your relationship to the next level. Going out in public with Sam? Finally. Well, without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down to the description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. It'd be greatly appreciated. Also, it's a great way of helping to support this community. So pretty much we are, we have made 3,500 videos on this channel. What do you think about that? 3,500 videos. It literally is meaning about 95%. It's surpassing, 95% of YouTube fellow creators who have been on this platform for over a decade. And it's literally competing with the top 5% people such as Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, and so many more. So please consider sharing this channel, sharing this community, sharing the content that I do. Not just do I try and, read choices, and, that's all fun and well, and then also I do a bunch of games, but I try and do, reviews, I try and make differences, and I try and push for change as well as helpness towards other people, especially those who don't have a voice for themselves, such as special needs individuals, among other people. And then also people who have extremely rare conditions, such as me. among my brother and other people who, I find out about conditions every single week that, needs a lot of representation. And I try and do a lot on this channel. I really do. So it'd be great and appreciated if you would share it. Thanks once again. Catch you all later. Peace out.